Yo, what's up, guys? Gotta hit you guys with a little bit of energy. I gotta work on an intro. I'm about it. But I just want to make a little video today. Because today was a good day. And I think we need to value the small moments a bit more. You know? Like, we get caught up in the day to day. And like, I wonder how many people like just actually talk to their coworkers, or like just talk to people in general, you know? Cause I don't know, we be inside all the time, and sometimes even at work you're just focused on work and you don't really be chatting with people. I mean, I talk to my coworkers a lot, but I don't know, today was just like really good conversations with a lot of them. So I was like maybe there's people out there are just kind of like quiet at work, and there is not the same experience. Like like one of my coworkers, she's going to Portugal next week. So I was like, "Oh, you excited for your trip and stuff like that?" And we just started talking about life and shit. And I guess it's not going into the detail of the story, but it really like boosts my mood because like I've been working here for 7 years, almost 8 years, and this coworker is my work mom, you know. So like I was like, oh, and she hasn't been to Portugal in since COVID, right before COVID. So it's been like 3-4 years last time she went. But she used to go a lot because her parents are out there and they're really old. Like her parents are in their 90s. So she's going out there because like this might be the last chance type thing, you know? So like it's a big trip for her. So like I talked to her about it, and then like she talks to like how it was growing up in Portugal on the farm, and like it's just crazy how much it opens your mind of like a simpler time that wasn't that far long ago. Like my coworker, she's 55-ish, around there. Like it was 50 years ago. She was living in Portugal on a farm, no technology. Like she was saying there was no bathrooms. She was talking about how she had to go to the bathroom outside in the field. I was like, that's crazy. 50 years ago. Not even 40, because yeah, like 40, like 30, 40 years ago. Excuse me. And it's like, yo, like the world has changed so much. And I get it, like other places had like other stuff, but it's crazy that like just so not too long ago there was a lot more places that didn't have the technologies that we have. Because I feel like a lot of times we focus too much on like the American ecosystem and stuff like that, and like back in the day it was harder to ship technologies around. So there was a lot more countries that had like lower technology. And I'm not like saying it as like a derogatory way, but it's just like it's crazy how like that culture got preserved for so long. You know, like I'm talking about back in like the 60s, right? Like the 70s. Back in the 70s, she said there was one house with a TV when she was a kid. There was one house with a TV, and some lady would just let like neighborhood kids in the house to watch TV. Like that used to be a thing back in the day. Like you would just like kids would just show up to people's houses to watch TV. Now their parents didn't always like it. Like she said she had to sneak around her parents and stuff like that. But like it used to be a thing kids do. Like she said, like, and like again, she lived in like a farm town, so she had to like go out of her house, walk into town to get to this place, to get to this neighborhood, to go watch TV. Like, imagine like walking like 30, 40 minutes to see the only TV in town. Other than that, you had a radio. That's it. And this was 30, 40 years ago. That's crazy. Yeah, and like, she was saying that they didn't even have a bathroom until she was like a teenager. And even then, it was more just like it was like simple plumbing to underneath the house and stuff like that, like a septic tank type of deal. And she was, she told me she grew up like an Amish person. That is crazy. And sometimes I wonder, like, not wonder. I realize that there's still people, even in America, that just don't use technology. And just live a simpler life. Like, I feel like we get too caught up in this day-to-day stuff. And these conversations with my coworkers help me, like, open my mind a bit. Especially, though, like, I love talking to older people. Like, old people have the best fucking conversations. I'm not gonna lie. The stories are great. It's like a little time capsule of history. I fucking love that shit. Like, one of my coworkers, he just retired. Other old Portuguese guy. He just retired. I used to love hearing him talk, bro. Like, he had crazy life. Ran a discotheque in Portugal. And a construction business that his dad started. Then tax season came. And he didn't have the money for taxes, so he fled the fucking country to America. Came to America, he said he had $12 in his pockets. And now he owns like 10 real estate properties. He's working here for like fun because he just like wants to work and shit. Like he has, like, it's crazy how much life could change too. And now he's going back to Portugal because what's it called, when like too much time passed so they can't charge you type of thing happened. Like, he hit that for that shit, so now he could go back. So he's about to retire back in Portugal. He said he bought a piece of land, he's building a house on top of a hill looking over the village that he grew up in. That's fucking boss, bro. That's fucking crazy. Like hearing stories like that, you're like, yo, bro, like, life is fucking insane. Like, I could do so much. Then back to my work mom. She's been to France. So she grew up in Portugal, moved to France for a few years, and then moved to America when she was like in her early 20s. And she's not like rich, but she's doing well, you know, passing by. She could pay her bills, you know, we talk. But then, like, still she goes out to Portugal every like 2-3 years. Like, she'll save up for 2-3 years going out to Portugal to visit her parents. Like, I don't know, it's crazy that like we could, like, traveling is that accessible to us. Like, it's hard definitely to save up that much, but like, you could just travel and do shit. Like, and you don't even need that much money. You just need enough money, but you don't need a lot of money. You know, that's the other thing, like, I learned from like these conversations. And also, it introduces a little more culture into your life, because we're also talking about how it's crazy that in Europe, a lot of businesses close for like 2-3 hours a day. Bro, I thought it was like an hour or two, and she was like, nah, like, some places like Spain closes, everything shuts down for 3 hours. I was like, what? 3 hours? And she was like, yeah, it must be a nice life. You come in. She said like they open up at like maybe like 9 o'clock. They work until 12. Then they don't open back up until 3. And then it's like from 3 to 8 or 9 at night. Like, bro, imagine that shit. Imagine you're like at work and you had a 3-hour break just in the middle of that shit. And you just gotta come back and finish it up. Like, that's fucking crazy. They just do that shit in Europe. And then we're over here fucking constantly back and forth, stressing over like a 30-minute break. So they even wait for like 2-3 hours for a 15-minute break. Like, that's fucking crazy. So she's saying she also gonna retire in Portugal. Now she's not gotta do like the other guy do, like buy like a house and stuff, like buy land and shit. But she said like rent out there is cheap, bro. Like she said, her social security here is definitely just gonna pay for rent out there. Like she could live in some small town. Rent's still gonna be like a couple $100. Electricity is like a couple dollars, like $20-$30 and shit like that. Or euros, which is like a little bit more than $1. Like, bro, like, there's more things to life than all this bullshit in America. And I just like talking to people and finding like their story and then learning things through their story that I can apply to my life or like goals that I want to achieve. And I think more people should do that. I feel like a lot of people, they're too focused on like themselves and their lives and stuff like that. And like it's nice just reaching out, and it's a nice bonding experience. Like just listening, just having someone just like rant, you know, like you, and like seeing how like excited they are, like reminiscing about shit. Like that shit's so like it's cool as fuck. So if you haven't talked to some old person in a while, or your coworker, or just an elder person, or fuck it, even talk to a young guy or like a young person, like I don't know, talk to people, explore through their own eyes. You know, I think that's why I like listen to the stories and stuff, because it's like an adventure, but it's there. You know, like it's someone telling you an adventure, but you could kind of like you feel like you're a part of it. You know. But yeah, just a quick little video. That's it. Peace out, guys. I'm tired. This pulled like 10-11 hour shift. But it's okay. It's Friday. Oh, fuck it. I-9 jobless. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay dangerous. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to do my thing, you know? Trying to live life. But yeah, hope you guys live life. Peace out.